Alright, what I'm going to start trying to do here is on some of these activities is give you guys a video to look at to try helping you when you get behind a little bit. To start off with here now, here we go. Uh, I'm going to start here with the first activity and try to make a sketch here that you guys will be able to look at with this. So I'm going to pull this down some. And with this, I'm looking at this and thinking that this is my four sides. I'm thinking that this one right here would be my front. This would be the right side. This then, as you kept folding it, would be the back. And then this right here would be the left side. Um, this then being the bottom. And then this one right here would just simply fold down and be the top. So as I look at this, I'm looking at my isometric sketch here, and I'm going to do one box here equals one box here. I'm just going to pick a point arbitrarily, and I see that the front here, and I'm going to draw my front going this way right here, so it's going to be the long view. The front is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. So here is my front view, and then I won't see the top because we're going to say the top would be coming at it from that perspective. So, but I am going to make the bottom be right here. So this right here we just said is the front view. This right here then is the bottom. What would come to the on this other part? Well, this is going to be, and if I were to wrap around there, what you'd be seeing here then is this right here. It actually would be the left side view. And I know it doesn't really appear to be the left side view anymore, right, because I have it on top, but without better explanation or more detail, that becomes our first object that we're trying to draw as an isometric. There we go. That was the left. Um, as I look at this one here now, um, I'm going to say that right here is where I'm going to make a fold. And if I make a fold where these lines are here, what I'm going to say then is that this could become the front. This would be the right side. That would be the top. This would be the left side. And if I were to keep folding this front, top, if you think what comes in the back, well, obviously that would be the back. And then this right here, if I just fold it up, it becomes the bottom. So again, I'm just going to pick a point here, and I see that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 across and 3 up. So I'm going to go straight up. 1, 2, 3. This right here then becomes my front view. That indeed is the front view. Now, that right there would be the right side on this one. I'm not going to be able to show you the right side. The top is 2 boxes. 1, 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2 boxes. In this case, you are getting to see the top. Um, the back would be what's underneath on the back side. Underneath here, you won't get to see what's on the back because it'd be covered. The reason, so the one thing that we can't see right now is the left. The left would be coming off that back, and it would be attached right there is this line off the back, because right now what you can't see is the back side right here. You can see part of it, and you've got like this flap right here, and it's sticking out. So I'm trying to make some light dots. Well, if I take that flap and fold it over, what you're going to see then is this right here, and that becomes the left side, obviously. And that becomes our isometric view. There we go. Now, on this one here, it asks us to do a one-point perspective of the object represented by the orthographic projections applied tonal shading. Alright, we had lost some of our picture there for a while. So, again, what I'm going to do now is this is just a front and a top side view. So what I really care about now is this front view. So I'm going to, here's my, you could put it anywhere here. I'm just going to put my point right over here. And now I'm going to draw this front side view. Well, alright, I'm going to go in and then over 4, and I'm just roughly drawing a front side view here of this. Whether I'm perfect or not is irrelevant. What we really want to practice right now is, I think you guys all, is making these perspective drawings. So there is my front side view. Now I'm going to change colors. I'm going to use gray here for my guidelines, or for my construction lines. I'm going to take gray, and now all of my depth. All right, this up here gives me the depth. All right, and I'm going to have to estimate it, but all of my depth lines now are going to go back to the 1-point perspective. I've still got my width. I still have my true height. Now 1-point perspective, I'm going to adjust my depth. So I'm going to go bam, bam. Not great, but not bad. And then this would go there, and then up there as well to that point. This line I don't think you would see. This line you would see to there, but I'm still would be projecting it all the way up to that depth point here. And then this is going to go to the depth point, and then this one, not very well, but is going to that depth point as well. So there's my, now you guys would have a ruler and hopefully you'd make these straight. I didn't think to bring a ruler with me. I'm going to switch back over to my black ink now, and I'm going to figure in here where I'd want to make my depth, because remember, on this depth we get to estimate that where we want it to be. I'm going to go ahead and estimate it'd be right there, and then I'm going to, from where I touch, I'm going to draw it straight across, and then it would be straight across over here as well. Now, I've got as my 1-point perspective. What I haven't finished yet is this line. Oh, we moved on us here. My apologies about that. It's because I touched the screen. I got this touch screen here. As we wait for it to make its way back up here. Alright, I'll try not to touch the screen. I've got this line here that comes at a slant. So this one is also going to come to a slant. And I may not end up seeing all of it because it may get hidden there. But there then is our one point perspective. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. Now on this one, they want us to create an isometric. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my gray. And what I'm going to do here is create a box. Remember we talked about making the box. Now they ask us for an isometric view of this. So what I'm going to do right now at this point is I'm going to do some referring back and forth. I'm going to do some back and forth. What I'm going to do is keep going back and forth between this sketch and the information that they've given us here. Alright, so let me make this a little simpler here so it just automatically goes to that when I click on it. So here's the picture. I'm gonna start with, what the heck, I'm going to start with this as my front face right here. And for lack of anything better than really knowing why I'm going, I'm going to go ahead and start here and say that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes across. So on my isometric, I'm going to try to draw here. Let's see if it'll let me draw. Oh, I don't think it's going to let me draw on here. Tools, craparola. Alright, well what we'll do is we'll try to do it here on the Word document then. I'm going to draw this like there was an isometric here. So I've set it 6 boxes, and I'll do my best here. I don't know how much it's going to help you, but I'm going to start arbitrarily anywhere, and I'm going to go now 6 boxes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, you'll be doing this on your isometric. I'm having to do this on the ortho paper because I can't draw on my isometric like I can here on Word. Um, so I've gone back 6 boxes. That's its width. So this right here represents its width. Its height, I'm going to say, is 1, 2, 3 boxes tall. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 boxes tall. 3 boxes tall. So that then there becomes the side. If I were to come over here, I'd say it's 1. I'd probably say it's 2. I'd probably say 4 boxes wide. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes wide. Again, I wish I had this on ISO, but I can't. There's 3 boxes tall. Although I'm making it, this is an isometric because there's the V and there's the point. Now it's just a matter of continuing. Oh, and I messed it up here again. All over the place we kind of go here with this. So I'm going to continue this back, going through those 45 degrees, making use of those 45-degree marks. It'd be a little easier for you on the ISO paper. So there's my box. This whole figure is going to fit inside that box. Well, okay, now this is my front, right, and top. Well, this is my front right here. The right and the left side, because they only give me a right, that allows me to assume that my left side is exactly the same. So I'm going to make this part right here, that L part. And it goes up 1 box. So there's that L part, and then this will continue out the front of it as well. I'm going to go ahead and draw. Remember, my gray now is like, is not final lines. This would be a corner. That would be that corner that runs all the way across there. So I'm going to run that all the way across, and then that would go down, and that's there. Now I've made a lot of this box here already. So basically this portion up here that's a little bit lighter isn't going to be there when I get done. The last thing here now I can see is I've got this line right here in the middle, and it slants down. It doesn't go all the way from here to here. It starts right here in the middle. So what I'm going to do then, and I just did it again, is I'm going to draw a line. This is kind of hard not to touch this touch screen. That goes from here down to there. And then, of course, it would have a line that runs down, and then you'd have this line out here that runs out there like that. So now, the last thing I haven't done is included in these back cutoffs. So I'm going to draw a line here that would be showing where that's cut off up there. And that would probably come across something like that. So now I have to come through here and put my object lines in. Everything's going to be black. Hopefully it becomes a little bit easier to see now. And I'm doing this pretty quickly, so I'm not going to say I'm not making a mistake somewhere. But there basically then is this figure that we're talking about that's an isometric. Not to mention I also had to do it on ortho paper there. But hopefully that gives you a little bit of help. Okay, on this one, I'm starting to like these perspective drawings because all I have to do then is I don't have to be very good. I can just draw the front and then draw a lot of lines going back to the depth. Hopefully some of you guys are starting to realize that that's all there is to it. Alright, so here's my perspective line. There's my point. So I'm just going to draw a front. And I'm going to start, here's my front. Too many students want to go back to here. But this truly is my front. Just this shape right there. So as I get this, I don't know why that kind of slid down there on me, but at any rate, here we go. So I'm going to draw this front right here, and I'm just going to simply start with it being right here. And it goes up, let's see here, I'm just going to do box for box here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes up. And it goes 2, 4, 6 boxes over. 2, 4, there, right? 2, 4, 6 boxes over. 3 boxes up. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes over. So there's this face right here. Well, again, I'm going to have these lines that go back to there. So bam, 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 bam. Those look pretty good. I got to give myself a little credit here. That one is off a little bit, but we're going to leave it for right now. Then what I'm going to do is this right here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, just to give myself a little bit of space. And then I'm going to go up. Now this right here was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's hope I can go up 8 boxes. I probably can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to go up to about here because that would be about 8 boxes I'm estimating. And now I'm doing this back view right there. And I'm going to go over, sorry here, a little lapse there, 6 boxes. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. I'm going to go up from here. You know, I just realized what my mistake was. Instead of going all the way to the back, I should have went to this next front face that we should have drawn. And I'm going to do that right here, right now. Forget this part that I just showed you with this line right here, because that was incorrect. I hit another line I didn't want to erase. Should have erased that line while I have it. Alright, waiting for this pin to pop up. There we go. And I'm going to go from here then to there as well. Alright, so I was doing this back. I'm going to do this next front face right here. Alright, so that's going to be, I'm going to do it from right here because it's really close to this edge. So it goes up 3 boxes. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 boxes. And then I'm going to go run up my 6 boxes that we talked about. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's going to come, all types of stuff popping up on us because I keep hitting stuff with my palm. And then it's going to come down to here approximately. So then from there I can kind of go across. I would go up and over, and then from here it's going to go back as well to there. Now, and then right about back here somewhere is where we'd bring this up, and then we'd bring that over as flat as I can. And now we've got our faces. I grab my pen, grab my black for my object, and I start coming through here and putting some object lines in. Now I am doing it quickly. I'm not denying that. Because I was doing it so quickly, I got ahead of myself and made a mistake earlier, as we can see. So I may have made another mistake here that I just didn't catch. Alright, and then here with this puzzle piece. Well, this puzzle piece, wow, wow, wow. Alright, okay, I'm going to show you real quickly what I did with this puzzle piece with kids in class. We took it and folded it there and there. And then this right here became like the bottom. This right here, you could say, became the front, not the bottom. This right here, this whole face right here became the front. And then you could say this whole face right here became the back. Because of that then, this right here became the top. and then this became the right side, and that became the left. So with this, they want us to make an isometric of this. So um, I'm going to go up here and try to find some isometric paper. I might even erase something I already did. Here we go. I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to erase what I've already done. I think that'll make it a little bit easier for you guys. Oh my word. Talk about not being cooperative. Alright, here we go. We're erasing. We are erasing, and there we go. It's taking our own sweet time. Now what I'm not going to do is keep going back and forth and trying to explain that to you. Um, Essentially what we get is I'm going to pick a point right here. And I'm going to say 2 boxes equals 3 equals 1 there. So right here is that front view. And then the top view, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't really have enough space here, but it would be up here. And it would come across, and then this would come over, and it would be like this. And this is essentially what you would see on that piece. And that essentially was that last piece. Well, I hope that helps you here on 2.5. I'll see you on the flip side.